I wanna go back to school and have my locker full of pictures of you. So give me that A in biology, I'm graduating soon.
Hi Nyati Squad, welcome back to yet another video. Welcome back to another VLOGTOBER episode. If you are new here, I am Amkelani Ndlovu and welcome to the party, baby. And if you are a returning subscriber, a Nyati Squad, my love, it's Zavirizi. Yo, welcome back, fam. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. So in today's video, as you can see by the title of the video, we are speaking most things, I won't say all things, most things varsity. So we are navigating through varsity life, the experiences, the peer pressure, your relationships, your friendships, your roommates, and all of that. And I will also be answering some of you guys' questions. I have noted down things that I want to speak about already, but I wanted to engage with you guys. So I put up a poll last night on Instagram for you to ask any of my varsity experiences that you would like to know of and you would like to learn from and get advice from me as your big sister, but a little big sister. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what we are going to speak about today. And I really hope you do enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're a varsity student or you are going to varsity next year, this video is definitely for you, child. So tune in and learn more. So now let us get into it. Okay, eyebrows prepped, done. Let's get into it. I don't know if I should start with the questions or not, but I'll see how to navigate, because obviously some of the questions include the things that I have already written down. Yeah, hold it. Okay, got it. I don't know. Oops, I'm gonna put this here. I'm very clumsy today for some odd reasons. So we're gonna start with concealer. I need to be quick, and I know ngizogcina sengu feel some type of way about putting on lashes, because they usually just make me late. Honestly, I know I'm late already, but let me just quickly do this so that I can properly focus on you. So yeah, the first thing that I'm going to speak about, which is on my notes, and somebody did ask me about it, which is my first year experience. And I'm obviously going to speak about I'll try to speak about the entire experience. Yeah, so one, when I first came here, honestly speaking, there's nothing wrong with coming here and not having anything. And when I mean anything, I'm just saying a lot of clothes, because I for one didn't have a lot of clothes, guys. And I feel the stuff that I am getting, even today, I asked my friend Uguchi, because she said she's going to the mall, and I told her, I asked her, please get these shoes for me. I know I don't need those shoes. And listen, I sat down with myself and I said to myself, you do not have money, but also, sorry, you don't need these shoes as well, but you're not supposed to get them. Now that I got the chance to actually ask someone to get them for me, I did that. But anyway, there's really nothing wrong with coming to varsity and having few stuff. I for one didn't have anything. Honestly speaking, I didn't have anything. I only had maybe amajina 3 and stuff like that. I had amajina 3 and maybe 3 pairs of shoes, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. And I think I had a few pairs of shoes. Guys, I never really stressed about it at first. It never used to bother me, because I'm okay, this is what I have and this is what I'm gonna work with. I guess this is the start from scratch that I'm supposed to do. So my first year experience was not as great, okay, because one, the only income I relied on was the NSFAS allowance, and I think by then we used to get 1.440. I think it was 1.440, and just getting my first year, my first allowance, which was the 5K, the book allowance, was just for the first time in my life, I had such an amount in my bank account. But anyway, my experience, I'm gonna stick to the thing in my experience. So my experience was not as great. I will be honest. It was good, but it was a roller coaster. It wasn't as great because I didn't have anyone to fall back on. I didn't have anyone to ask help from. So you can imagine being a girl child and being surrounded by people whose parents are around, people who always have like something like to fall back on, like someone to go home to, someone to in that month, or you used your money and you need stuff, or your allowance took time, at least they had people to fall back on. So I didn't have that. I only depended on Nesfas, which I honestly, like, for first start, yes, like I would advise someone, like, don't even like pressure yourself into like getting income or living this precious life that everyone on social media is living, or a life that's shown on TV, like about Varsity. Like, don't pressure yourself, but I would advise you to have at least like a skill nyana. Like, if you was like, just open a business, braid people. Even if you charge them less, that money is going to help you like sustain yourself, because sana the 1.5 1.6 that we get is not enough. Like, in this economy, it's not enough, but we are very much grateful to get that, because not everyone has like ilokunja in Tlantla to actually get that amount of money. There's kids that don't even get anything, and they have to see for themselves. You understand? So for me, I would like advise first year students like to have something to fall back on, because I started doing people's makeup, I think towards the end of the year, in my first year. That's when I saw, okay, I need to do this. So my first year experience was not as great. There was a lot of times where I didn't have food. Like, I really did. And guys, I'm being honest, and it's not even about me chasing. No, I'm being honest. I think I've spoken about this story, that at the time I was writing an assignment, or was it an exam, I'm not sure, and I didn't have food. Like, my roommates were sleeping, I didn't have food. I only had rice to my name and a scan, and the only thing I had cared to drink was tea, because I normally have tea. Like, and I used to drink coffee a lot, which I stopped. But yeah, I had coffee. I drank coffee, caffeine, but then you get hungry when you drink caffeine with nothing in your stomach. So I had to cook rice and just zazzle it with 6 gun, just to eat and have my stomach full of something at least. And yeah, mina futhi with the whole like friends, like with the whole thing of like being surrounded by people who had like families to fall back on. And I'm not saying that my family is there. It's just that I wouldn't ask a kaya for anything. Reason being, they are unemployed. So because they themselves need to make sure that bona bayal. So they can't make sure that, well, I don't know if they can, but I think if I had asked, then they would have tried to make means. But at the same time, I don't want to be held, I don't know, man, I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't want to be ukuthi manje kuzotiwe kaya, yeah, we did this and this for you, so you have to do this. I just didn't like, still don't like asking for help, which is something that I need to work on, honestly. But yeah, first year experience. And then when it came to like the varsity environment, like campus, let me put it like that, I never really felt any pressure of making new friends, because already I had friends in being Sugandaba or high school, so that was not really much of a problem. Like, with the whole making friends thing, it was not it. I used to see like Ezinyingani on campus sitting in groups, because on campus most people sit in groups, and at least now I had a group being Sugandaba high school, even though some of them, like, I think most of them met there and just had made friends there. Mina, at least in Gisugen Nabantu high school, I think Gisugen went about 3 from high school, and I came, we went to the same varsity, so it was easy for me. We chilled together, so the whole friendship thing was not really a hassle when it came to me. But yeah, like, I liked it. I think with friends that saved me a lot, because they were groups of people that used to eat a cafeteria, for example, and then I didn't afford a cafeteria, and I think I still don't. Like, I still complain till today my prices was a cafeteria because they are not student friendly. Okay, so yeah, I just also was scared of making friends from the get-go, and I was happy that I have friends from high school, even when I get to Varsity, because I hope this thing is focusing. When I get to Varsity, because I know where these people come from, I know their family backgrounds, I know Isimosa Sasemagibo. Not that it was bad, it was actually good, but it's people that I knew and it's people that I was comfortable with. It's people that I knew good. Okay, they would not even pressure me into doing anything, because making friends for me was such, like, it still is like a thing. Like, I don't know how I see it, because I don't like being pressured. Like, even my friends now, even the new friends that I made, understand that when I do not have money, I don't have money, and I don't like being pressured into doing stuff when I know Gucci, I need money for this. Like, sometimes when I take a break from my friends, which I've taken a break from one of my friends, and let me tell you, I felt so good. And I felt bad that I was feeling good about myself, but then I realized that if something feels good to me, then it's good for me. No, it's not good for me. It's not really like, it's not always the case, but if something feels good to me, then I have to be fine with it. Just because I empathic, or just because I don't miss that person in that certain period, it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I'm still a good person. It's just that I needed space to be able to think for myself, to be able to get away from the pressure. And I realized that just sometimes taking a break from your friends saves you a lot of money, because friendships are expensive. So with that being said, I didn't really have a great experience when it comes to finances. Do you get? I didn't have a great experience when it came to finances and just having no one to fall back on. I would really envy my friends for having abazali, it was not even jealousy, it was just envy. It was, I wish I had that. Like, I really wish I had that. So yeah, man. And with Groove, okay, we'll get to Groove after, and I'll tell you my first experience along the way, because I don't want to focus on first experience, because Groove, look. So we'll just move to the next one, which is relationships. So someone asked me, I remember a question because I was reading the question. So someone said, do I advise people to date Eres? Sana, this is a personal decision. I've never dated Eres, ever. Like solo ungla. I've never even envied people about Joleres, because I'm like, I don't like somebody being like, I don't like someone having too much access to me in terms of just being in the same building as because I can be shooting, I can be doing something different, and they're gonna come knock, or I'll be in at a point where I want space, but this person will always want to be here. Like, being a rest wife for me is not, it's like, why are you guys wives? But it's so cute. I had a friend that did that, and it was good. Like, it was good for her, I loved it for her, but I was like, I would never do it. It's like, looking at it, it's like from the outside perspective, it looked good, just that it's something that I never really was interested in, like, honestly speaking. But you can do it if you're not like me. Mina, I just really love my space. Like, the whole thought of having someone also that access to me is just insane. It's just insane. But what I would say is that I've tried it. I wouldn't say I tried it now that I remember, but it was not really like a relationship. I saw good I sebenzi, because also first year I was a virgin, like first year and I was never gonna give up a coochie to just anyone. And hey guys, mina ngiyabona ama stats ngiyawathanda, be managing against the stats, but I don't like it. Like, also the whole admin of having to just for you to sleep over, or roommates. Do you understand the whole, there's no privacy, especially if roommates. And in most cases, first years I have roommates like me. Well, I had roommates my entire varsity life, but anyway, yeah, that's it. That's just, I don't like rest relationships personally. Admin single bed sana. I don't like it. Maybe that's why abafana bangidribble ngoba ngiqalele instead of starting here. I started at the top instead of the bottom. Let's pass. My first experience with roommates. Yo, Sana, my first experience with roommates was bad. Let me tell, first year, bad, like bad. Emphasis on that, because so I had a roommate, obviously I'm getting shop, but first year I had 2 roommates. I stayed in an open plan room or rest room or dorm room, whatever you call it. I stayed there, so like we would see each other's base, like you understand. So it was the 3 of us in the room, and Sana, the other roommates, I think, no, not that I think, I know she's one person that I had like the worst experience with, because like I think a good term to put it is like she was a bully, and I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot from her. First time I came there, we clicked. Like, because Lomunyu roommate was kept to yourself, and I was like, so I'll just like befriend this one, which was a bad idea. I don't recommend befriending your roommates, but for some people it works for them. But after that experience, I was like, I'm not letting anyone in again. Okay, so yeah, at first like we kicked it very, very well. We became like, we were friends, like good friends. We listened fairly to same music and stuff. We loved like same artists. I liked it at first, but then as time went, I realized that obviously she started treating me how she treated her friends, of which I feel like in her friend, she didn't even have a friend group. She had a friend that I knew. She was bossy, like, and she thought she could like use the same energy me, and I don't like that. I didn't like that. So that's how we started clashing, and she did a whole lot of things. The hygiene, she would go to school, guys. Like, sometimes I understand, guys, as girls, you're on your periods or you're in a rush, you forget your pad in the bathroom. It happens. I've done it. But my pad, like e-pad like also a little repeat, guys. You can't just leave your pad and not put it inside a wrapper or plastic or tissue. Obviously lizovuleka lavuleka ipad sathi sithi sangena bathroom exen badla nalipad lisibukile linegazi phakathi. And for me that was like that was disgusting, because you don't care about our height. Like my room can be messy, at least I'm in my own space, so no one can really complain in here, you understand? But if I'm staying with people, then I need to make sure that I keep my room clean and I make it a space where abanye abantwana feel like it's good for them as well. But and also another thing, she left her eating le fish. Hey guys, when we called her, also we fought over a coffee table. She messed up a pants, because the menstruation blood was on her pants. I don't know if that makes sense, because I don't know how to put it in English, but it was on her pants. And then she just took the pants off, she changed, and put it on top of the table. And I'm like, this table is for all of us. There's no way that you're going to want to use the table alone, when we all have to study. There's a space where the table is supposed to sit, and you dragging that table to your bed, like next to your bed. It doesn't make sense. Like, so we fought over that, sangazwani and gazogapela. But honestly speaking, I learned things from her. Like, she taught, like, I won't lie, she's not a bad person. She was just like umuntu ongakwazi nje ukuhlala nabantu. That was her problem. I learned a lot from her. She just told me, don't sleep with rest niggas. Until today, I've never slept with any rest nigga, because of the things that she taught me and the things that she showed me, because she had been there for like, that time it was 2 years. Was it 2 years? No, it was 3 years. She had been a rest like for 3 years, so she knew a whole lot more than I did. So which I appreciated, because I never really had that since Nginga Varsity, so I didn't really know much. As in there's just logic, but you never really think much into them. So yeah, next thing, But yeah, I do not recommend roommates, because even in my third year, I had a bad experience. Like, it was good, but just abana. So I mean, I don't like toxic environments. Also, last year was not as good, because already when I got into that room, I was judged, and I was like, so I don't recommend having roommates. But also the whole thing of do not share food. Do not share food with people. Do not. I'm not even gonna go into that, because do not share food. Why are you sharing food with someone? Why are you sharing food with someone you don't know? Don't do that to yourself. Skyrabiao. Let me just also read the questions, because I'm reading my list. What advice would you give someone who will be doing their first year next year? Sana, do not befriend your roommates. Okay, even if you do, like, but not, do not share food. Have boundaries. Like, tell that person, this is what you like, this is what you don't like, this, like, do that. Do you get? At least again, nizokala on a clean, fresh slate, and understand each other. Also, don't feel pressured. Like, if you do not have clothes, trust me, uzo, every month just buy yourself something. Make pumimali allowance food, like the 5k plus what. Make sure you get yourself a laptop, like a priority. If you do not have a laptop, get yourself a laptop. If you do not have a proper phone, get yourself a proper phone. And I'm not saying go to get yourself an iPhone. If you do not afford an iPhone, don't even feel pressured. Book allowance and buy the iPhone. Just get yourself a laptop. If you need books, get yourself books. But guys, because we've never bought books. Like, in my allowance, you always have the choice to do whatever that you want to do. But first things first, a laptop. You need it. Let me tell you, you need it. No, laptop 4K because for into the scholar. Don't even feel pressured. You're saying I'm a MacBook. Sana, you don't afford that. You don't afford that. Another thing, okay, I did say don't share food. What else? And what else? Peer pressure, sana. Icon. But you need to remember where you come from and what you're here for. You need to always think about your family background. You're not like everyone here. Like, everyone here has their own story. Like, everyone here is here for different reasons. Yes, song is so funda, but not all of us love the course. Not all of us love school. So as fun song, do you get? I don't know what else to say. There's a column along the way. Are you currently in a relationship, guys? That's honestly none of anyone's business, man. I don't like speaking about relationships. Why is it so hard to find friends go Varsity? Sana, it puzzles me, because now it's not easy for me to make friends. I've made friends at Varsity, but late, and also the friends that I've made, I met them through people. Guys in Jigwaba, no, okay, it was only one. Because I saw that she was smart and she's a good person. I'm like, Sana, guys, I always love being friends with people that help me. Like, if I see, not that I'm using you, but yes, I'm using you, but now you're probably using me for something else. If I see that you have good grades, I need that in my life. I need someone to motivate me, and you are there to motivate me. You're my pillar, guys. So I befriended someone because of that, and it was good. We still talk. We still good, like we good. Like, we've never really been friends like that, but we knew from the onset. I even did tell her, Sana, Mina, I like you because we are passing, you have good grades, and I like it for myself. I like to surround myself with people other than Jalo, because I know I don't like school, so I need motivation. Do you get? So yeah, it's not easy making friends at Varsity, guys, because we come from different family backgrounds. How did you learn to save? Saving. I still can't save. I won't even get into that, because I need to teach myself. So I don't know anything about saving. Okay, I did. So this person, do you have any bad roommate experiences, and how did you handle it? I did tell you my bad experience. How did I handle it? I ignored. Like, obviously spoke about it, and the minute I saw that this person is not changing, I started treating her like she does not exist. Oh, Jesus. Guys, my camera went hot, and I think it's because there's the sun here, and angazi uzovalanda because it will just become dark. But anyway, I was saying that how I dealt with it, I just treated her like she doesn't exist. I think that's the best way to deal with it, because there was no changing roommates, already signed ELC and everything, so there was no changing rooms and stuff. And I had the other roommates that I befriended, so it was okay. It was alright. Also, what are we talking about next? I actually saw a question. No, actually. So this girl Uti, this one wrote a paragraph, but let's just listen to it. Okay, so she's like, I met with my friend in February, and our friendship grew stronger. Now the problem is that she's very jealous that I'm performing well academically. She has turned our friendship into a competition. She once helped me with a module I was struggling with to prepare for a test, and when we got our results back, I got higher marks than her. Ever since, she no longer helps me when I need help. Even if she knows the work, she will come up with excuses and not help me. What do I do? Do I end the friendship or talk to her about this thing? I mean, speak to her, and if there's no changed behavior, my DM, it's your cue, because you can't be friends with people that are constantly competing with you. It doesn't make sense. Like, lose that friendship. It's not worth it if she continues to like see you as a competition. I mean, I'd be super happy if I help someone out, or I help a friend out, and they actually achieve or they get more results than I am. Like, it would make me feel so good that I actually did this. Like, I actually helped you to get better marks, even though it's fine, because at the end of the day, naming pasile, and that's what matters. But the fact that and you got higher marks, listen, I would love it. But I guess if she doesn't listen to you, just let it go, let it slide. I mean, let me tell you something about friendships and relationships in Varsity. We are in our 20s, yeah, and I'm in my 20s. For those that have been asking me, I'm 22 years of age, turning 23 this year. But anyway, what I've realized about friendships is that, or relationships, or just people in our lives right now, lose friendship, especially in your 20s. You will have good friendships, you will lose them, you will get other friendships. Listen, but then it doesn't mean that you should go around befriending everyone. But my point is that you are in a stage, or we are in a stage of our lives where it's okay to lose people. Like, it's okay to lose friendships. It's okay to like cut ties with somebody just because they're not feeling good into you, or it's just okay to lose friends. Like, don't beat yourself up for it, like, unless you're a bad person. But if you're not a bad person, and if you know that it was a genuine thing, and even though you were wrong, it's okay to cut ties, because maybe you're toxic for a certain person, whether in a relationship or in a friendship. Like, guys, we are in an era where losing people now is absolutely normal. Like, don't beat yourself up. You'll meet other amazing people, and it does not mean that the people you've lost or the people you had previously were not amazing. They were, but you're just gonna meet more amazing people. And man, don't even stress yourself. I stopped worrying a lot about friendships. I stopped because it doesn't do any good. I'll beat myself up for something that I did, or something that someone did to me, and then what? I'm about to, and I met very amazing people. I have great friends. I appreciate them so much. But if anything comes up that we have to split, I mean, it's life. It's life. It happens. Life, man. Stress. Relationships I'm not saying that ungafaki, but just tell yourself that it's a phase. It passes. Guys, in the camera stress. Body count, that's none of your business. Will you go on a date with, okay guys, these questions are not really related to what I want to speak, what this whole video is about. I don't know how you guys would make a Q&A for something like my relationship status. Guys, that's none of your business. Yeah. From Kasi to the Varsity life, the transition was not as bad, because one, the whole speaking English. If you go back to my first video, you will see that my vocabulary has improved, my confidence in speaking English has improved, my sentence construction has improved, and I speak English more now. It's easier for me to speak English more than I speak isiZulu. Like I can speak a whole sentence and not have any home language in it. Like it's just English. So for me, I think watching like a series, like every student, like all students, watch series. Like I think, like I'm not a fan of TV or anything, but I do watch series, and it really helps. And also sometimes English, it really helps. Like, but don't even feel pressured to like, you get. But then the whole transition, I sometimes, like, honestly speaking, when I got here, I felt the pressure to go to GRU. So before we even like started with our classes, me and my friend, when we moved in, we went to GRU straight, because we had never been to GRU before. Our lives have been around family, like we family school, and we were from we are from strict family backgrounds. Like, guys, grade 11, it wasn't there. So we just saw a chance, and we're like, let's go with it, because this is the freedom. This is what we always wanted. Like, this is it. Like, it's nice. You get? But the transition was not as bad, guys. Like, you learn as you go, grow. Yeah, whatever they say. You learn as you go. Guys, it's currently 1. I need to be done by 2. Okay, so what is next? What did I want to speak about? Mental illness. Okay, 1, I think with me, I've been, and I've always said this, like, I've never been someone that really like focuses a lot more like on mental illnesses and stuff. I never thought like that I would have anxiety. I never thought that I have anxiety. I didn't see it as anxiety. That was me. But I actually realized, like, in the mental illness in my 2nd year, I was going through it, and now that I think about it, I was depressed. I didn't know then, but I know I was depressed. I was so depressed. I never went to class. Well, I did, but like in most of the time I never went to class. My friends used to go to class, and then babu and a feedback for me. I would sleep, guys. Even the ladies, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. What am I supposed to do next? Okay, sitting straight. I was so depressed. I used to sleep, guys. I used to always sleep. Like, the lady that used to clean my room would find me in my room and be like, Kantwana, why are you not going to campus? Why are you always sleeping? Each time I come here, you're sleeping. I'm like, hey, I'm not okay. I was not okay, 1, because I realized that the course that I'm doing, I do not like. 2, I was failing my major. I don't know how I passed. I failed my major from the very beginning of the year. Like, the first assignment, I failed till the last block. Luckily, I was able to pick up and calculate what I need, and I picked up and got passing with 50%. I don't know how. Do you get? But I was so depressed because I realized that the course that I am doing, I do not like. I don't like dealing with kids. I don't like the whole thing of funda, because I love numbers. Not that I'm good at math or something, but like, I'm just saying that I love numbers. I'm just lazy to read. I'm tired of my history and all of that. So to me, it didn't make sense why I'm doing education and also now I'm into history. Well, now it makes sense, because when you do something, you need to go back to the history of that thing. But then it didn't make sense to me. I didn't like it. Nothing was working out. Like, my finances were not financing. I didn't have any, guys. Like, I can't believe this. Like, guys, I mean, bengu peak depression in my 2nd year. So that's when I realized that I actually I do get anxiety. I think that's when I got, I think I got this in 3rd year though. I got this in 3rd year, my tattoo, which basically acknowledges, how I explain it, it acknowledges mental illnesses, because I never thought that I had it. I never thought that I would experience it. I never thought that I am somebody of a mental illness. I'm sorry, I don't know who's mental illness, but Sana, it happens, it's a phase. But just make sure that you still keep your head up high. That's what they say. Advice, but make sure that you still keep going, guys. Like, it's very important uguti ugo away, but upindu sugubu as hard as it is, guys. Suddenly I can't speak. As hard as it is, and let me tell you, failure is not something you should be ashamed of. I'm here because of failure, and it feels good, and it feels great. It feels great for some odd reason. Now let me tell you why it feels great, and I feel like I've spoken about it in my lives and all that, but I am doing my last year. So I came back. I was supposed to do my last year, but I'm doing it this year because I failed some module. And when I was about to get my results last year, I was like, I hope I failed. You know, my aunt was like, why would you want to fail? I'm like, because I'm not ready for the real world. I'm not ready for what the adult era has for me. I did not prepare for that. Mina, in my last year, I was just living life. I was having friends, kumnandi, grooving, and all that. I didn't focus on school. I didn't care. I didn't even think about the future, you know. So I feel like if I fail, it's gonna give me enough time to actually think exactly of what I want and try to invest in it if I have to, and get the chance to actually work hard and make money so that I'll be sustained next year if ever something doesn't come up, if I don't find umsebenzi same time, if now I want to work, or if any of my plans don't work out, I know I have something to fall back on because I have been working so hard to make sure that I maintain myself even next year. Do you get? And I am grateful for failure. Like, listen, failure is not a bad thing. Don't let them tell you otherwise. No matter how failure, and you don't even feel bad as long as you're able to pick up from where you left off and go with it and make successes out of your failure. Because guys, failing, and guys, I don't even know how to explain it, guys. Hey, about things like setting spring, maybe because I can't speak suddenly. My point is, I am super grateful for failing my module. And I'm super grateful to be back here again. Like, and I'm not gonna come back again. I know that I'm not gonna come back again. This is the last time, and then I'm finished. Okay, but I'm grateful for this because I was able to prepare myself for next year. I was able to think about the future, and now I think much more about the future than the present. You know, because like, yes, I know you guys, but you need, like, I just needed to prepare myself. I needed to be ready. I needed to be mentally ready. I needed to be physically ready. I needed to be financially ready, which I think I'm working towards it. Well, not I think, I am working towards it. And kuzohlangana, guys. Yes, kuzohlangana. Noma bangafunga bagomele kuyohlangana. So also I need to go back to this. I wanted to say this, guys. It's very much okay to take a break from your friends. This is also like out of the varsity thingy. It is a good thing to take a break from your friends. Like, don't even feel bad if you need a break from your friends. If you feel like there's a lot of pressure, and there's not, like, Sana, if there's a lot of pressure and you feel like you need to get away from that, do it. You know, as long as you will be mentally okay, because what matters most is your mental health. You get? So let us quickly move. I also want to speak about the club culture. When you get to first year, let me tell you, you will be exposed to, and even now, even when you're here already and you've never gone to the club, or you've been to the club, you just don't understand the whole dynamics of the club culture. Let me tell you, if you're gonna go and get guest list, Sana, be mindful that the club is basically selling you. You're asking yourself, why are we getting free alcohol? What are they gaining from giving us free alcohol? It's because in the club, when there's a lot of girls, men come there. So they're basically selling you indirectly, and you will be selling yourself because you'll get to the club, you'll be given free alcohol, and as soon as the men get there's a lot of girls. They can pick whoever they want to sit, like whoever they want to come sit at their table. And if they happen to pick you, make sure you don't leave with those men, because then you're selling yourself. Have fun and then go home. Go sleep home, because the club, like, exposed good when you dies. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the whole club culture thing. Don't even like stress and shit. Guest list, I don't like it. I mean, for me, it's no longer for me. But if you're gonna go and get guest list, just know that is the club culture. Let's move. Is varsity better than high school? Definitely not. I miss high school. High school was good. High school was great. Everything in high school was so nice because there was unity. In varsity, you are alone. We won. What's your experience with sneaky links and friendships? Sana, sneaky links, I feel like if you want to do it, do it. It's not compulsory for you to do it. If you did not do it, then you did not have fun. Sana, no. There's nothing in there. It's just like casual sex with someone. only one, like with only one person for some time. But there's nothing in the, like, honestly, I wouldn't really recommend it. But if you want to go for it, and it is when you're meant for this, then go for it. But sana, they will nisa you. That's all I'm gonna say. I've had it once. Would I go back? You know, ngimdala manje for stupid shit. Just casual sex, and we need more than just sex now. Like, no. Oh, the whole virginity thing, you guys, do not. Let me tell you something. Also, you don't need to lose your virginity. It's not even supposed to be something that you prioritize, and I wish I knew more. You get. And yes, I'm glad that I broke my virginity, or I lost my virginity, because it's not even lost, but anyway, I'm glad that I did it, like when I was in varsity, when I was now conscious of everything that I'm doing, even though like I felt pressured to do it just because everybody was doing it. But there's nothing in this, Anna. Like, there's nothing. It's like, yes, it's nice, but there's really nothing. Like, you see the whole excitement when you used to speak about it, like when you're a virgin, you speak about it like they so it's just it happens, done. And let me tell you, you're still gonna meet other people, so don't even bother yourself, or don't even stress yourself with like holding on to this person, holding on to your first boyfriend. Like, there's other better people out there. And I'm not saying go to sleep around. Do it responsibly, be safe, make sure that you do your testing, make sure that you check yourself up, make sure that you take care of yourself after the deed as a girl. That's what, like, I know that girl stuff, like have your probiotics, have your cranberry juice, your plain yogurt, like just take care of yourself. What are we also speaking about? I did not write this down, and I feel like I need to speak about it before answering like my questions. So, social media. As a first year student, I don't recommend it, especially if like your family, like your background is not as great, because I feel like you always be pressured, like, unless you are we control. If you can't control yourself, then but then I would say that do not feel pressured to do things that are way out of your budgets, that are way out of your pockets. Do you get? All of us, we are from different families. Some people have people to fall back on, some don't. Some people they have to feed their families. Some as fun. So don't ever feel pressured like to do stuff that people do. Like, yes, have fun, do stuff, yes, sometimes save, but you don't have to always do that, you understand? And I'm not saying that you can't befriend people that are from very good family backgrounds, but you have to learn how to control yourself to not feel pressured, because pressure gets to you. I, for one, I've encountered that, and the break from the friend for like a month, or was 3 weeks, was actually a good thing for me. Like, it actually made me realize a lot of things, that I'm not like her. I'm never going to be like her. We're not from the same family background, so I can't always be influenced. Like, if this person always says let's go out, then I'm always jumping to go out, forgetting that the little money that I have, I need to keep it to myself. I need to do stuff, I need to buy this person never really has to worry because they have this. Do you get? So yeah, man, it happens. But with social media, I feel like it needs someone always with please, because you don't know where these people get money. You don't know where I get my money. Yes, you see I'm working, but like, are you working? No. Do you understand? So people also do not always have money, especially influencers, like with campaigns and stuff. If also you're not dating someone that gives you money, or if you're just not dating at all, then you must not even pressure yourself, son, because about my campaign, they pay after 45 days plus. So sometimes we want to say campaign. So don't ever think that people always have money. Of all, it's not even food. A wig? Are you mad? Guys, stop it. Stop thinking people. Stop looking at social media and think like people have everything just because of their appearance or what they post. We all want to look good. Anginali camera lam kodwa ngimuhle and ngisazoba muhle. Uzotsho uthi ngilala kuphi ekhaya, ngilala etsofeni, ngilala phansi, ngilala noma mkhulu. It doesn't matter. I'll go out there and still be pretty because that is not my fault. Do you understand? So hey. Do you consider staying alone a bit better than having someone you share your space with? I think in your last year, it's very important for you to have your own space. Like, you don't have to like me. I guess I have a roommate, but I have my own space. It's very important to have your own space. We last year, I'm not sure about the other years because I've shared and it doesn't really matter. But the last year is very, very important. Also, if you're just somebody that likes their own space, just don't share. If you afford to pay, you top up. If you don't, ungas pressure pay. And yeah, guys, this is my final look. As you would have seen on the first clip, I had to move tables because that side kunelanga and you won't see my look properly. You will just see like ilanga blasting my face. Okay, so I had to like move to the side. This is my final look. This is my art. I need to show you my outfits. These are the Bottega Deeps earrings that I got from Shein, and they'll be on my Shein. They are on my Shein haul. So if you did not watch that haul, then I won't stand. But yeah, all information of the outfit that I'm wearing today is there. So let me quickly just show you. My room is a mess this side, but let me just put my camera there so that you guys can see. So this is my look: corset and a midi skirt, satin skirt. Guys, this season is about prints, okay? Do your black and white, your zebra print, your leopard print, Sana. This is it. But yeah, this is my outfit for today. What's my bag? And then I'm gonna carry this bag that I love so much. Already did a get ready with me for TikTok. I'm here to edit and then post it. So by now you would have seen it if you're on my TikTok. If you are not, then go there and see that get ready with me because F-words, hundreds. But yeah, and then with these shoes from Foschini. And yeah, so this is my fit, and yeah, so I hope you really did enjoy this video and you learned something from the things that I spoke about and my experiences and the advices that I gave you guys. I'm very bad at advices because as soon as I start getting deep, I can't speak. I don't understand why. That is insane. But as soon as I just get tongue-tied, my tongue twists. A lot is happening, you would have seen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to join the Nyati Squad gang. And yeah, until next time, live you,